Welcome, dear viewer, to the intricate world of the human brain. Today we journey into the fascinating and sometimes perplexing realms of ADHD and stroke. These two conditions, though seemingly disparate, offer a unique window into the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and heal. Imagine the brain as a bustling metropolis, a network of billions of neurons firing in concert. Information flows like a well-choreographed dance, thoughts and actions unfolding seamlessly. But what happens when this intricate dance is disrupted? In ADHD, the rhythm is off, the tempo erratic. In stroke, the music stops altogether, a vital pathway abruptly severed. Our exploration will delve into the neurophysiological underpinnings of these conditions, uncovering the brainwave patterns that distinguish them. We will then navigate the latest treatment options, from neurofeedback and brain stimulation to cutting-edge technologies like Light and Neuronic 1070. Join me as we unlock the secrets of the brain and discover how these breakthroughs offer hope for a brighter future. Let's begin our journey with ADHD, a condition often characterized by inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. These symptoms can manifest in various ways, making daily tasks and routines more challenging for those affected. While these outward behaviors are well documented, the true magic lies within the brain itself. The intricate dance of neurons and synapses creates a unique pattern of activity that defines ADHD. Imagine, if you will, the brainwave patterns as a symphony orchestra. Each instrument represents a different type of brainwave, contributing to the overall harmony of the mind. In a neurotypical brain, the instruments harmonize beautifully, producing a smooth, coordinated sound. This balance allows for efficient processing of information and seamless transitions between tasks. However, in an ADHD brain, the tempo is a touch slower, the rhythm slightly off. This can lead to difficulties in maintaining focus and regulating impulses, much like an orchestra struggling to stay in sync. One of the key differences lies in the ratio of theta to beta brainwaves. This ratio is crucial in understanding the unique cognitive processes in ADHD. Theta waves, like the slow, steady beat of a drum, are dominant during states of relaxation and daydreaming. They play a significant role in creativity and introspection. Beta waves, on the other hand, are faster, more akin to the quick notes of a flute, and are associated with focus and alertness. These waves are essential for tasks that require concentration and problem-solving. In individuals with ADHD, the theta-beta ratio is often elevated, meaning there's a greater presence of those slower theta waves during tasks that require attention. This imbalance can make it harder to stay on task and avoid distractions. But it's not just about the individual waves, it's also about how different brain regions communicate. The connectivity between these regions can influence cognitive functions and behavior. The default mode network, a network of brain regions active during introspection and mind-wandering, tends to be more active in ADHD. This network can dominate the brain's activity, making it difficult to shift focus to external tasks. This heightened activity can make it challenging to disengage from internal thoughts and focus on the outside world. It's like being caught in a daydream, unable to snap back to reality. It's like trying to listen to a whisper while a marching band plays in the background. The external noise overwhelms the subtle cues, making it hard to concentrate on what's important. Fortunately, just as a conductor can guide an orchestra back to harmony, there are ways to help the ADHD brain find its rhythm. These methods can be likened to tuning an instrument, ensuring each note is played perfectly in sync with the rest. One such approach is neurofeedback, a type of biofeedback that allows individuals to train their brainwave patterns. This technique is gaining popularity due to its non-invasive nature and the potential for long-term benefits. Think of it as a video game for the brain, where the player learns to control their brainwaves to achieve better focus and concentration. Sensors placed on the scalp monitor brainwave activity in real time, providing feedback in the form of visual or auditory cues. This immediate feedback helps individuals understand how their brain is functioning at any given moment. Through repeated sessions, individuals learn to consciously increase their beta waves and decrease their theta waves, effectively training their brains to focus and resist distractions. Over time, this can lead to significant improvements in attention and cognitive control. It's like learning to play a musical instrument. With practice and feedback, the brain becomes more adept at producing the desired patterns. Just as a musician refines their skills, individuals can fine-tune their brain's performance. Alongside neurofeedback, stimulant medications such as methylphenidate and amphetamine, dextroamphetamine, are commonly prescribed for ADHD. These medications have been extensively studied and are known to be effective for many individuals. These medications work by increasing the levels of dopamine and norepinephrine in the brain, neurotransmitters involved in attention, motivation, and executive function. By boosting these chemicals, the brain's ability to stay focused and organized is enhanced. Think of them as adding an extra dose of energy to the orchestra, helping the musicians play in sync. This added energy can make a significant difference in the overall performance. Another promising avenue is transcranial direct current stimulation, or tDCS. This innovative technique is being explored for its potential benefits in treating ADHD. This non-invasive technique involves applying a weak electrical current to specific areas of the brain, modulating neuronal activity. The goal is to enhance brain function and improve symptoms of ADHD. While still in its early stages, research suggests that tDCS may improve attention and cognitive function in individuals with ADHD. As studies continue, this method could become a valuable tool in the ADHD treatment arsenal, offering new hope for those seeking alternative therapies. Section 4. When the music stops. Stroke's impact on brainwaves. Now, let's shift our focus to stroke, a condition that arises when blood flow to a part of the brain is interrupted. This interruption can be caused by a clot blocking a blood vessel or a burst vessel causing bleeding in the brain. Unlike the rhythmic variations of ADHD, stroke is more akin to a sudden jarring silence. Imagine a symphony playing beautifully, and then, without warning, the music stops. When a stroke occurs, brain cells in the affected area are deprived of oxygen and nutrients, leading to cell death and a disruption of normal brain activity. This deprivation can happen within minutes, causing irreversible damage. This disruption manifests in a variety of ways, depending on the location and severity of the stroke. Some strokes affect large areas of the brain, while others may impact smaller, more specific regions. One common observation is a slowing of brain waves in the affected hemisphere. This slowing can be detected through EEG readings, which show a marked difference in brainwave activity. Remember those beta waves associated with alertness and focus? They are crucial for our day-to-day functioning. In stroke, these waves often diminish, replaced by slower delta and theta waves. This shift indicates a loss of higher cognitive functions and a move towards a more dormant state. It's as if the orchestra has lost its momentum, the music grinding to a halt. The once harmonious and synchronized activity of the brain becomes disjointed and sluggish. Moreover, stroke can impair connectivity between different brain regions. This loss of connectivity disrupts the brain's ability to communicate effectively. Remember the brain as a bustling metropolis. Each region has its own role, working together to keep the city alive and thriving. Stroke is like a major earthquake, severing communication lines and isolating neighborhoods. The once vibrant and interconnected city becomes fragmented and dysfunctional. This loss of connectivity can lead to a range of deficits, from motor and sensory impairments to language and cognitive difficulties. Rehabilitation can help, but the road to recovery is often long and challenging, requiring patience and persistence. Section 5. Reviving the rhythm, stroke rehabilitation and emerging therapies. The good news is that the brain is remarkably resilient even after a devastating event like a stroke. While damaged brain cells may not regenerate, surviving neurons can form new connections, a process known as neuroplasticity. This inherent ability to adapt and rewire itself forms the basis of stroke rehabilitation. Traditional stroke rehabilitation often involves physical, occupational, and speech therapies, all aimed at helping individuals regain lost function. However, emerging neurotechnologies offer exciting new possibilities for enhancing recovery. One such technology is neurofeedback, which, as we've seen with ADHD, can be used to train brainwave patterns. In the context of stroke, neurofeedback can help individuals increase their beta waves in the affected hemisphere, potentially improving attention, motor control, and cognitive function. It's like gently coaxing the silenced instruments back to life, encouraging them to rejoin the orchestra.